Have you ever wondered about the intricate bond between elephants and humans? From the dawn of civilization, these gentle giants have been an integral part of our lives, shaping our history, our culture, and our collective consciousness. Imagine the early days of human history, when our ancestors first encountered these magnificent creatures. With their towering stature, thunderous footsteps, and gentle eyes, elephants must have felt like living mountains, mysterious and awe-inspiring. Over time, this sense of wonder transformed into a deep-rooted connection, one that would intertwine the destinies of elephants and humans. Across different cultures and continents, elephants have been revered and respected. They've been seen as symbols of wisdom in some cultures, harbingers of good luck in others, and even worshipped as deities. These cultural perceptions spotlight the deep respect and admiration we've always held for these creatures. But the relationship between elephants and humans isn't just about symbolism and reverence, it's also about practicality. Throughout history, elephants have been used as beasts of burden. Their strength and endurance have been harnessed in countless ways. From construction to warfare, these animals have shouldered the weight of human progress, often at great cost to themselves. Yet, in this intricate bond there exists a paradox. On one hand, we honor and revere elephants for their wisdom and strength. On the other hand, we exploit and harm them, pushing them to the brink of extinction. This paradox is the crux of the human-elephant relationship, a dynamic filled with respect, exploitation, love, and conflict. As we delve deeper, you'll discover the complex and often paradoxical relationship between these majestic creatures and us. Through this exploration, we hope to foster a greater understanding and appreciation of elephants, spurring us all to take action to protect and preserve them for future generations. Elephants have always held a mystical allure in various cultures. These majestic creatures are not just admired for their size and strength, but also for their intelligence, memory, and emotional depth. For centuries, elephants have been deeply woven into the fabric of human cultures and religions. In Hinduism, the deity Lord Ganesha, depicted with the head of an elephant, is worshipped as the remover of obstacles and the patron of arts and sciences. His elephantine attributes symbolize wisdom and understanding, characteristics often attributed to elephants. In Buddhism, the elephant is a symbol of mental strength. It is said that Buddha's mother dreamt of a white elephant presenting her with a lotus flower, a sign that she was to give birth to a great leader. This dream of the white elephant is considered a sign of tranquility and the grace of the divine. Elephants also take center stage in African and Asian folklore. In many African cultures, elephants are seen as symbols of leadership and wisdom. They are often depicted as wise leaders who solve disputes among the other animals. In Asian folklore, elephants are portrayed as symbols of good luck and prosperity. In Thailand, for instance, white elephants are considered sacred and are revered as a symbol of royal power. The reverence for elephants transcends borders, making these gentle giants an integral part of the cultural and religious identity of these regions. In Native American culture, although there are no native elephants, they are viewed in dreams as symbols of wisdom, strength, and reliability, embodying the spirit of the earth itself. From the ancient Indus Valley civilization, where seals depicting elephants were common, to modern times where elephants are still celebrated in festivals and parades, these magnificent creatures have held a special place in human hearts and minds. Indeed, elephants have been revered and respected across the globe, a testament to their impressive stature and gentle demeanor. You might wonder, what makes elephants so special? Well, to begin with, elephants are remarkably intelligent creatures, possessing a depth of emotion that often astounds us. They exhibit a range of emotions such as joy, playfulness, and grief, much like human beings. Take, for example, the story of a herd of elephants in Africa. When a member of their group passed away, they didn't just move on. Instead, they gathered around their fallen comrade, touching the body gently with their trunks and standing guard for days. This display of mourning is evidence of their deep emotional capacity, but it's not just about mourning. Elephants also demonstrate empathy, one of the most complex human emotions. In one instance, a young elephant was observed struggling to climb a muddy bank. What happened next was heartwarming. An older elephant extended her trunk, helping the young one scramble up the bank. This wasn't a mother helping her calf, but rather an unrelated adult lending a helping hand, or rather a helping trunk. And let's not forget their complex social structure. Elephants live in closely knit matriarchal groups, with the oldest and largest female leading the herd. These social units are a testament to their intelligence. It's within these groups that they learn, grow, and thrive. They teach each other survival skills, pass on knowledge, and even babysit the youngsters. It's these anecdotes that show us the emotional depth of these gentle giants. They're not just animals roaming the wilderness, but sentient beings with complex emotions and social structures. They grieve, they help each other, they learn, and they grow. They're a lot like us in many ways. These gentle giants, with their incredible emotional intelligence, have a lot to teach us about empathy and social connections. So the next time you see an elephant, whether it's in a documentary, a photograph, or in person, remember they're not so different from us. They feel, they care, they love. They are the gentle giants, and they have lessons to offer, if only we're willing to learn. However, the relationship between humans and elephants isn't always harmonious. As we delve into the darker side of this relationship, we must face the harsh realities that these gentle giants often endure. In the face of human expansion, elephants have been forced to contend with habitat loss, poaching, and even direct conflict with humans. Imagine an elephant roaming freely in the wild, suddenly finding its home being bulldozed for the sake of urban development. Forests are rapidly being replaced by infrastructure, leaving these magnificent animals with shrinking habitats. This loss of natural habitat doesn't just displace elephants, it disrupts their migration patterns, breeding grounds, and access to food and water resources. Then there's the sinister issue of poaching. Despite international efforts to curb the illegal ivory trade, the demand for elephant tusks continues to fuel this deadly industry. Every year, thousands of elephants fall victim to this brutal practice, their lives cut short for the sake of ornamental trinkets and status symbols. But the strife doesn't end there. As their habitats shrink, elephants are increasingly coming into conflict with humans. Picture an elephant wandering into a village in search of food, and the ensuing chaos. These human-elephant conflicts can result in loss of life on both sides and further strain the already fragile relationship between us and these majestic beings. What's more, these problems are not isolated incidents but are part of a larger, systemic issue. The stories of elephants being killed for their ivory, or of a herd losing their home due to deforestation, are unfortunately all too common. It's clear that our actions have significant consequences on these majestic creatures. The dark side of the human-elephant relationship is a stark reminder of the role we play in the survival or extinction of these magnificent beings. As we move forward, we must ask ourselves, are we willing to coexist? Or will we continue to be a threat to their very existence? It's a question that we all need to ponder. Despite the challenges, many individuals and organizations are dedicated to protecting elephants. Our shared planet is witnessing an incredible surge of conservation efforts designed to safeguard these majestic creatures from the brink of extinction. Across the globe, there are numerous initiatives tirelessly working to preserve the natural habitats of elephants. These include the establishment of protected parks and reserves, where elephants can roam freely, away from human encroachment. In these sanctuaries, elephants are shielded from harm and can live in an environment that nourishes their growth and sustenance. Anti-poaching measures have also been significantly ramped up. From the deployment of advanced surveillance technologies to the training of specialized anti-poaching units, the fight against illegal ivory trade is becoming more sophisticated and effective. These measures are pivotal in ensuring that the majestic elephants can live without the looming threat of poachers. Rehabilitation centers are another key component of conservation efforts. These centers rescue and rehabilitate elephants that have been victims of poaching or human-wildlife conflict. They provide medical care, nourishment, and a safe haven for these gentle giants to recover and thrive. But it's not just about the efforts on the ground. Conservation also involves educating communities about the importance of elephants in the ecosystem and the dire consequences of their potential extinction. By fostering a culture of respect and admiration for these animals, we can significantly reduce human-elephant conflicts. Success stories of conservation are not uncommon. From the rebounding elephant populations in certain African reserves to the successful rehabilitation of orphaned elephants in Asia, these stories serve as a beacon of hope. They remind us that our actions can indeed make a difference. These conservation efforts demonstrate that we, as a global community, have the power to change the narrative for elephants. It's a testament to the fact that when we choose to respect and protect the natural world, we can ensure a sustainable future not just for elephants, but for all species that share this planet with us. These efforts remind us that change is possible when we choose to respect and protect the natural world. You might be wondering, how can you contribute to this cause? Well, there are a myriad of ways to lend your support to these magnificent creatures. Firstly, consider supporting elephant conservation organizations. These entities are on the front lines doing incredible work to protect and preserve elephant populations. They engage in efforts ranging from anti-poaching initiatives to habitat conservation. By making a donation, no matter the size, you're aiding in these crucial endeavors. Secondly, education is key. Learn about the issues elephants face and share this knowledge with others. The more people who are aware of the plight of elephants, the greater the pressure on authorities to act. Start conversations, share articles, post on social media, host a local event, or even write to your local newspaper. Your voice matters and can help amplify this important cause. Additionally, you can advocate for policy changes. Many countries have laws in place to protect elephants, but enforcement can be lax and penalties often insufficient. Reach out to your local and national representatives, urging them to strengthen these laws and ensure they are enforced. Demand stricter regulations on the ivory trade and harsher penalties for poaching. You might also consider adopting an elephant. No, this doesn't mean you'll have an elephant in your backyard. Many conservation organizations offer adoption programs where your sponsorship helps to provide for the care and protection of a specific elephant. You'll receive updates on your elephant and know that your contribution is making a direct impact. Lastly, consider your consumption habits. Some products, particularly in the areas of food and cosmetics, may contribute to habitat destruction. Be conscious of your choices and opt for elephant-friendly products where possible. The road to saving elephants is a long one, filled with many challenges, but it's a journey we must undertake, for the sake of these gentle giants and the ecosystems they inhabit. Remember, every small action counts in making a big difference. Let's all do our part to ensure a future where elephants can thrive, free from the threats they currently face. In this journey, we've discovered the profound connection between elephants and humans. We've explored the reverence for these majestic giants in mythology and culture, and delved into their gentle, compassionate nature. Yet, we've also seen the darker side of our relationship, where human encroachment and conflict pose grave threats to their survival. What we've learned is their story is our story. It's the story of coexistence, of learning to share our world with those who were here long before us. We've seen the tireless efforts of conservationists who work day and night to protect these magnificent beasts. And we've asked ourselves what we can do to contribute. The answer is clear: respect for all life, understanding, and action. We must remember that every creature, no matter how large or small, plays a vital role in the intricate web of life. As we move forward, let us remember the lessons these magnificent creatures teach us about empathy, respect, and coexistence. Before we part ways, here's how you can continue this journey of discovery and conservation. Each one of us has a part to play in preserving the beautiful creatures we've talked about today, and the first step is to keep learning. The more we explore, the more we understand, and the more we can contribute to the preservation of these gentle giants. If you found value in this video, if it stirred a thought, a question, or a sense of wonder, hit that like button. It's a simple action, but it helps this content reach more people, spreading awareness and sparking curiosity. And don't stop there. Share this video with your friends, your family, and anyone you think would appreciate learning about elephants and how we can coexist harmoniously. A single share can start a ripple effect, reaching more people than you could ever imagine. Subscribe to our channel for more enlightening content. We delve into various aspects of nature, wildlife, and conservation, offering insights and knowledge that can help us all become better stewards of this beautiful planet. From the smallest insect to the largest mammal, there's always something new to discover. But this isn't a one-way street. We want to hear from you. What are your thoughts about what we discussed today? Have you had any experiences with elephants or other wildlife? Do you have any suggestions or questions? Drop a comment below. Your input is invaluable in shaping future content and fostering a community of nature enthusiasts. Stay tuned for our upcoming content. We've got a lot more in store, from deep dives into different ecosystems to spotlight features on various species and conservation initiatives. There's a wealth of knowledge waiting for you. Together, we can make a difference. Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep respecting the world we share with such amazing creatures. Thank you. We appreciate your support.